Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome on into Dungeon Mechanics. We have another lovely episode, well, prequel episode of the race against Qushar. Um, Before we do start the show, though, we should probably start with announcements, right? Yeah, I feel we should start with announcements. Um, guess we'll start with stats.
Hello, everybody. Our first sponsor of the night is the Barkley Garage. The Barkley Garage is a veteran owned woodworking company that creates homemade wood items sourced here in New Mexico. Now available is a new line of Dungeon Mechanics exclusive dice towers available for order. Use the promo code MEC25 to get 25% off these fine dice towers today and tell them the Dungeon Mechanics sent you.
And no, don't ask for cornhole boards, please. I guess next up we have Laura. If you could bring us our next sponsor for today.
Next sponsor of the day is Plus One Crafting. If you need affordable terrain builds for your tabletop RPGs, Plus One has you covered. A wide assortment of tile-based sets. You will be all the rage at your next D&D session. Be sure to head over to the link in the chat and put your order in today. Use code MECHANICS to get 25% off any order over $50. Remember, adventure shouldn't cost a fortune.
It really shouldn't. Um, so the lovely music you were hearing at the beginning, we could thank Epidemic Sound for that one. Um, wouldn't you like to never have to worry about your videos being demonetized? I know I wouldn't. Do not want my videos to be demonetized. With Epidemic Sound, the sound gods have you covered. With over 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects, there's definitely a sound for every mood or occasion. Epidemic Sound links to all of your social media accounts, so like Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all social media. Boom, covered. Simply click on the link below and sign up today to get started on your subscription. Tina, would you like to announce our next announcement?
Gone are the days of subscriber luck and inspo. Although, in an effort to keep the game balanced, you'll be able to now gift your channel points rewards to the players or the DMs. Be careful though, as there are limited amounts you can redeem per stream. This perk is available to anyone who follows Dungeon Mechanics and has enough mech points.
And last but not least, Paul.
Oh, thank you for that warm introduction. Let Paul. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are not able to stick through the entire episode, or if you want to catch one of the other shows, or catch up on them, I should say, you can head on over to our YouTube channel, which the link will be in the chat below. Through there, if you sub, you can see all of our past episodes of stuff like Tales of Diademia, Race Against Qushar will be on there, Legends of Noia, Spirits of Olan, and so many more of the shows that we have here on the channel. So head on over to the YouTube channel, drop that sub, so that way you never miss an episode of Dumb.
Because we don't ever want to miss an episode of Dumb. And last but not least, we are doing dice giveaways because y'all are amazing for supporting us and being there for us for the channel. So once per stream, we will be announcing a winner for a set of dice. Viewers need to only enter exclamation point prize to enter in for the running. And at the end of the stream, one winner will be called. You have to be members of the Discord, so that way we can obtain your mailing information. And you must also be either a US or Canada resident, excluding Quebec, because Quebec, y'all's giveaway laws kind of, yeah, make it difficult for us. So I am sorry, Quebec. So if you are interested, again, just go ahead and type in exclamation point prize to enter in the running. Stacks, I do believe we also are giving away something else.
Yes. So normally we give away a set of dice at the end of the stream, which we are going to be doing anyways. But here today, after we come back from our break, we are going to be giving away an exclusive subscription-based giveaway. And that is, let me make sure I don't call it the wrong thing because that would be embarrassing. But we are giving away a Dungeons and Dragons spellbook cards, creatures, and NPC cards. So with these cards, you'll be able to scour through them, and all you dungeon masters or even players can come up with random NPCs or creatures to add to your campaigns. Same deal. All giveaway laws are for US and Canada only, excluding Quebec. You have to be part of the Discord, and prize for this one will still be good to go. But yeah, we are celebrating by giving away these cards because we've reached 20 subscribers for the month. And yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
Alrighty. So, with all that said and done, let's get back into race against Qushar. So, in our last session, our heroes left the tomb after defeating a deathlock that was summoning the undead. And unfortunately, the undead were attacking locals in the area. And so our group of heroes were sent to go check it out, and they dealt with it. So, once they were done with that, they headed back to the tavern, which was called the Hefty Dragon Inn. They spent most of the time kind of just, relaxing, mingling with the locals, may or may not be causing mischief. There may or may not have been a couple of bird casualties, but we won't talk about that. But yes, after they had rested the next morning, they had heard about some spiders that were causing trouble in the nearby forest where Fern actually lived near that forest, so they decided to kind of go check that out, along with trying to help Fern. So we will go ahead and start off with our heroes heading out of the city of Moss Willow. About this time, y'all, you've been kind of traveling for a few hours now. Remia kind of flutters on over to you, Rogier kind of sitting on your shoulder.
Are we there yet?
Not yet, Remia. Patience. It's a virtue and something I imagine your race is not privy to.
No?
Besides, there's no rush.
What do you mean,
Right.
no rush?
We'll be there soon enough, and then we'll have other things to worry about.
Okay, but what if the spiders just scurry off and we don't find them in time? Then what do we kill, Rogier?
I mean, then the problem will be sorting itself out, and I think we could still lay claims to the reward.
If you say so.
And she kind of just lays back, plopping on your shoulder guard. Everyone roll me perception checks, please.
I I'm amazing at these. I got a 2.
Oh my gosh.
14.
Okay, so Rolfer, you're able to hear this. As you are walking along with the group, you do kind of hear the faint sounds of like a horse whinny up ahead.
Does anyone else hear the horse?
No.
I didn't hear anything.
Is it your butt stallion?
No, but Stallion's not summoned right now.
You think someone's up ahead?
Possibly.
Well, then I'm gonna go check it out.
And Ramia will fly up. And she flies up about maybe 10, 15 feet up into the air. And she's kind of looking around before she kind of hollers back.
There's a Horton cart on just up ahead. Though I don't see anyone around the cart.
Shall we head over to the cart and maybe look for possible tracks of some sort?
I think that's a good idea.
Sure. So Rogier will head in that direction.
Okay. So all of you kind of start walking, and you get to a point in the road where it's kind of forked. And just up ahead, you do see the horses and cart, and you also see what appears to be a young man, looking rather panicked.
Fern's gonna go over to the young man. Are you all right?
Oh, well, no, I'm not. No,
What's happened?
my wife, she was taken.
Again?
Yes, she was taken by these giant spiders. They kind of dragged her off that way, and he kind of turns and he points towards the woods behind y'all. I was trying to fashion a handcraft spear to try to go after her. There were thousands of them that just came out of the woods.
And Fern's gonna look at everyone else, kind of give them that look of, we should help this poor man.
Now, Fern, that's not going to be like a common expression that you shoot our way, is it?
That doesn't look calm.
Well, it's just we have to deal with the spiders anyway, so...
Wait, you came to deal with the spiders?
And Fern will nod.
Oh, okay. If y'all could help me, I would be eternally grateful. I'm Berg, by the way, and he kind of like holds out his shaking hand.
And Fern will take his hand and give it a shake.
Berg, is that with 1 or 2 G's?
1.
Right. And your wife's name?
Patricia.
Patricia.
Luck to Stax and inspo to Paul.
He's not even here! Thank you.
Here, just not like here.
Disembodied voice, what?
Yes, my wife's name is Patricia.
Patricia Bug. Right. Got it. Let us be off!
Right. Let me just he kind of like points to this stick that he has. You all can see that he's kind of trying to fashion it into a spear almost, but it's not very well made.
You're coming along with us, Berg.
Well, yes, I have to say, Patricia.
Are you proficient in spears?
No?
Rogair's gonna take out his... Oh gosh, what do I have? His Devourer, his longsword, and he's going to cut the spear in half.
So you pull out Devourer and cut this spear in two. Berg kind of stumbles back a bit. What was the, why'd you do that?
Are you proficient in sticks?
Would
You're
you...
staying here.
But I can't just sit here and not do anything. My poor Patricia.
Well, by not dying, you're doing something. Can't very well take you in and you don't even know how to defend yourself. That's a liability.
Well, I have this dagger, and he kind of holds up a scrawny-looking dagger.
Right.
I see this dagger.
Sure. And he kind of hands you the dagger.
I throw it in the forest as far as I can.
Oh, my nose!
Yeet!
I'm sorry, I was drinking something and it came out of my nose. Oh my god. Okay. So you...
Glad to see it's not just me that can do that to you now.
You take this. You know what? Roll me a, acrobatics to see how far you can throw this dagger.
Hey, 19.
Yeah, you take that dagger by the blade and you just chuck it, and it goes spinning into the woods. And you just see this look on Berg's face like, what? Why would you do that?
Didn't you hear? He said you're staying here. You have no weapon to defend yourself now. No, you're just going to stay here and sit and be silent.
Okay, and if
while
I
we
die
go
here?
I mean, at
Then
least
that's
we
on.
won't see it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, y'all are terrible.
Fern is just looking at her companions in disbelief.
I will look at this man. I've killed birds for less. So...
Berg just like looks at all of you and just shrugs his shoulders. Oh, okay, I'll stay here then. But please save my Patricia.
Yes, we'll rescue this Patty person thing.
She's not a thing. She's Patricia.
Good. Good, you remember her name. We will be back.
Fern places a reassuring hand on the man's shoulder. We'll try our best to find her. Please stay safe.
Bless you, miss. Thank you. And he will kind of just with sadness walk over back to the cart and just take a seat on the driver's seat.
Onward.
So, you all start making your way through the forest. And you guys walk for about maybe 15 minutes. And then Remy is just like,
Wait a minute.
Waiting.
Okay, so I know, like, that sap of a man pointed us in the direction of where we needed to go. But do y'all see any tracks or anything? Because I can't see squat.
I mean, I guess it won't hurt to see if we can make sure we're going in the right direction.
Are any of us good at tracking?
Of course I'm good at tracking. Beasts and crazy things. Spiders, not so sure.
Are spiders considered beasts?
I'm not proficient at tracking beasts. Sorry. I should be more specific.
Oh my gosh, you're hopeless.
Hey, but if these are undead spiders, then...
I mean, I guess the possibility is there.
It's two birds with one stone. We'll either track them down and know that they're undead spiders, or fiend spiders, or fey spiders, or we'll get lost and know they're neither.
So
The
I'm sorry, what, friend?
what would Fern have to roll to see if she sees any tracks?
If any of you would like to see where tracks are, you would roll survival.
I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to meta. So it's a 5 either way. I rolled 2 5s.
Oh no!
10.
They could be anywhere.
10 here as well.
Oh no!
We are the best trackers.
So you all
I know where they're
are-
not.
So y'all are like looking around, and you know, you're looking for like spider webs or anything like that, and you're just not finding anything. Fern, you notice on your shoulder, Kimchi. And Kimchi is kind of like sniffing around a bit. And his fur is poofed out slightly. His movements are a bit tense.
She is going to cast Speak with Animal.
Okay.
Sense something, Kimchi.
Yeah, danger!
Where from?
And Kimchi will kind of point to the west of you all.
Screeching! Terrifying!
She senses something coming from the west of us.
Okay, is it like spiders he's sensing?
Said he heard terrible screeching.
I mean, that could be anything, though. Do spiders even screech?
I'm not sure, but it's the only lead we currently have.
Alright, well, I guess west it is, then.
And I can't remember if Rogaire did this morning, but he's going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay. So you guys start heading west. Kimchi getting more and more tense the more west you guys go. And eventually you all come up to the foot of this mountain range. Fern, you would recognize this mountain range as part of the Hazy Mountains. Although it's to the very far ends of the Hazy Mountains, so it's not too hazy. But you recognize these mountain ranges due to the fact that they're near your home of Oakwood. And you guys come across the mouth of a cave. And Kimchi hides in your hair, Fern.
I'm assuming this is the place. She is terrified.
Let's see. Big spooky cave, screeching noises. Yeah, I feel this is the place.
Then enter we shall.
Everybody, please be careful.
I make no promises.
Yeah, he doesn't make any promises regarding that.
It covers my back. If I'm not careful, then I won't be at fault here. But Rogaire will try and stealth.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Is anyone
I
else
don't
going
want
to
to
try
go
to
in
stealth?
there.
Fern will try to stealth.
All right.
Not rolling good today, a 6.
Oh no.
Guess that everyone else is going trying stealthy. Shall try as well. 21. Hey.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, you all will be coming in from this cave entrance.
Oh, that's the entrance.
So you all try to sneak into this cave. Roll for Rogier. You're being pretty stealthy. Rogier, as you're kind of like tiptoeing, making sure you're not stepping on any like rocks or anything like that, you hear a crunch and rocks rolling as poor Fern, keeps like stepping on piles of rocks and kicking pebbles away with her feet due to her size. She's a little clumsy. She kind of looks at you with like this sympathetic, like sorry look.
Well done, Fern. By saying we should be careful, you opted out of it, so you're covered as well.
I'm so sorry.
And Remia's just like, shh,
Quiet.
So you all continue sneaking along, and eventually you all get into the cave. It's dark, dreary. You hear little scuttles, echoing scuttles throughout the cave. Everyone roll me perception.
Hmm.
16.
8.
What did Rogier get?
16.
Okay. So Fern and Rogier, you are taking steps, and you notice on the floors are these what appear, the ground doesn't seem normal in these spots. Like something's up with these particular spots.
Do they look like trappish or like just discolored or something else?
It looks like the ground there is covering something.
Brokier's gonna get closer to one, whichever one's closest.
Okay, so you can go. So what the trap I think was like over in this area. So the closest one to you would probably be here-ish. And as you come up to this trap, I need you to make a strength save.
It's a 4.
Oh, no. So you kind of creep up to this, and you're kind of like, what on earth? And a flap opens up from the ground as this giant spider grabs you and drags you into this hole.
Nice.
Fern and Rolfer, you see as Rugir gets dragged into this hole.
Fern is gonna go over and try to get the flap open the hole.
Okay. So you're able to pull the flap open. It's just made of webs and with some stone stuck to it. You pull it, and you see as this spider is like trying to like wrap Rogir up in the web that it's making.
Let's see. She's going to try to hit the spider with her blade, try to chop off one of its legs.
All right. Roll to hit.
I assume a 12 doesn't hit.
It will hit actually.
Okay.
Roll for that damage, please.
Spider's gonna take 10 damage.
All right. So you slash at this spider, and it screeches, letting Rogir releases Rogir. And Rogir, you are able to quickly climb out of this pit. Okay.
For reference, the spider is about the size of you.
Gross.
Agreed. What would you all like to do now? As the spider is slowly crawling out of this pit now.
I think Fern is going to cast Flame Blade and prepare to attack the spider again.
Okay. So, Fern, you cast Flame Blade. Which creates light. All of you roll me perception check with advantage, since this flame is emitting light.
14.
Teen.
11.
Fern, what did you get for perception?
18.
18. Real Fur, you got 11. Rogir, what did you get?
14.
14. Okay, so, as you all are, looking around, as the spider is starting to crawl out, you happen to notice something frantically wiggling around in a cocoon. And upon closer inspection, Fern, it looks to be a familiar satyr. Based on how he's wrapped His mouth is covered by the webs. He looks very, very frantic and very scared as he's trying to get out of this, web.
Rogier, Ulfer, we need to free him. And she's gonna point to him.
That doesn't look like Patricia.
Doesn't matter, he needs help.
Oh, we're helping everyone now. Okay. Rogair's gonna take his devour and then go to try and cut the satyr free.
Okay, roll to hit.
20, not nah.
Yeah, you're able to cut the satyr free.
Is he conscious?
Oh yeah, he's conscious. So,
Nice.
Jackius, you are cut free from this cocoon. You fall onto the ground in front of Rogier.
First thing I want to do is remove the webbing from my mouth.
Okay.
It
Oh.
appears he doesn't speak common.
Oh, it didn't keep coming. No, we're just helping everyone out. All right,
Hey,
sorry,
you look like
sorry.
me.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you for cutting me down.
He's not a mimic. Great.
But we need to be quiet.
I think it's already too late for that. And he kind of like motions at the giant spider.
It's actually only a medium-sized creature, thank you.
Potatoes. Giant to Rinia.
There's a lot bigger spiders.
Oh, so you're saying we shouldn't kill their children?
I mean, do what you want. I am trying to get the fuck out of here.
Right, well, there's someone else that isn't you that we also have to find. So he's gonna run up to the spider and like go to strike.
Roll to hit.
Let's see. A 12.
Yep, that hits. So you go, hit the spider, roll for damage.
Okay. Can't remember if I have dueling or not. Do I? Yes, I do. 15
Alright,
of flesh. Sorry.
Okay. So, you cut down this spider. It kind of shrieks out in pain, recoiling back a bit, and it looks very, very hurt. And I'm gonna have you all roll for initiative, please.
But doesn't Rolfer have to roll for initiative before she can give you her initiative?
Ha ha ha.
Gah, we just gotta put that joke out here sooner or later.
I wasn't the one that said it. Just stating that now.
Great, it rolled a nat 1. I am ready.
Oh no.
That is a 4.
18.
Funny.
18.
Roper, what did you get? Or not Roper, Rogier.
4.
Oh no.
I've done my time.
Okay, so first up is Fern.
Okay, Fern is going to hit the spider with the flame blade.
Alright, roll to hit.
18.
That will hit. Roll damage.
12.
How do you do it?
He's just gonna hit it with the flame blade and set it up on fire.
So you all watch as this spider ignites into flame, screeching in agony before it crumples to the ground, kind of curling in itself and dies.
Jackies would like to, as soon as the thing, we're sure it's dead, Jackies is going to cast Prestidigitation and put the fire out.
Okay. So you all watch as this lovely satyr kind of casts this spell and the fire goes out.
What part of this is not the only spider? Did not go in to those little brain cells of yours.
I mean, I can cast bonfire again if we want some light to drag him out.
Holy crap, my guy. You just set one of them on fire. So not only was there light, there was heat, and now the smell of burning spider. Alright? This wasn't even the worst one. It's like fucking, I don't even know. It's like a weird spider orc thing.
I'm just going to stop you here. Are you with us, or are you just going to Babylon? We have to go in further. There's probably more people. Going to be delectable lunches, dinners, like yourself.
Everyone else is either paralyzed or eaten.
Mm-hmm.
I, in my fantastic ways, was able to not be poisoned.
Okay.
So, we're paralyzed, I guess I should say. But regardless,
Why are you with
at the end of the day, there's a bunch of fucking spiders out here. And they get bigger the deeper we go in there. So just be aware that by setting everything on fire, it probably isn't going to help the situation.
Are you done now?
Kinda. Who the hell are you guys again?
Oh, I'm Rogaire. This is Remia. This is, and he like motions to Fern.
Burn.
And over there in the shadow. I got you.
Tina, what form is Rolfer in right now?
The bard.
So, Jackius, you see as yourself walks towards the group.
No. 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 You were the one in the tavern, weren't you?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You're lucky that barmaid was so needed my attention. Otherwise, I would have taken you out back and beat you for impersonating someone as fantastical as I. With your
Right.
You're the
false-
only one impersonating me. I've been doing amazing performances and all sorts of different stuff. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Because I think you're nothing but a 2-bit fake and cast vicious mockery.
Oh my gosh.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Ha! 19.
Okay.
In that moment, Rogaire is going to snap his finger and create a bonfire underneath Jackius's feet. I need you to make a dex save.
Which one?
The one that just cast vicious mockery.
What is it?
Dex save.
What?
Queen's like,
Oh.
what is happening?
A dex save?
Yes.
17.
Okay. You managed to not stand in the fire. It's still there. And it's creating light. Shall we go?
Go where?
Further in, of course.
So is this not the person that we were supposed to get?
I don't know. He hasn't said. Is your name Patricia?
Oh,
Yes, we have to go in further.
Hey, Jackius.
Yes?
yeah.
As all of you are kind of talking, being loud, making bonfires, you hear, like, movement in the darkness.
Oh, you
Screech.
fucking idiots.
No,
No, no,
you
no,
know
no,
that
no.
like screech bugs make sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jackie's is gonna draw his shredding axe in his hand. And then he's gonna look at the Facius, fake Jackius. Do you have your axe?
Who needs an axe?
Because it's also my loot, you poser. Anyway, we now have woken up the rest of the hive, so congratulations.
So you two can start a performance, is what you're saying.
I fucking hate you and your red face. And then he turns and starts looking towards where the sound's coming from.
Jackie, so you don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope, I'm relying on the light of now the bonfire behind me.
I'm gonna take out the bonfire.
How far how far does the light go?
When it did, it would go out. 5 feet, 5 feet cube. Blah, 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 blah. I imagine just like the normal 30 feet. It doesn't say.
Okay. So, actually, Rogaire, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yes. That's why bonfires are
How far
Diamond
can
dancing.
you see?
120 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Rogier, as you're looking around and Jackius is like freaking out, drawing his weapon, you happen to see let me just do all this. You can see in the very back of the cave this monstrosity. It looks to be a spider, but it seems to have features of an orc as well. And it's slowly crawling towards you. And you can see its green eyes kind of fixed on all of you, along with its spider companions that are slowly crawling down the walls as you guys are talking, making lights and making sound.
With my eyes, I'm going to like look in the direction of the spiders and like count them out. 1 little spider, 2 little spider, 3 little spider, 4 little spider, 5 little spiders, 2 bigger spiders, and then 1 daddy of a spider. They're all coming this way. And then I'm gonna look at Fern and be like, this is what happens when we make friends with everyone. And then I'm gonna look at the satyr and just like scowl. And then I'm gonna take out the bonfire.
Alright. So the bonfire goes poof! And, yep, I think Crow's gonna have you roll for initiative at this point.
They're creeping towards you at this point, so you would have about one turn, about 6 seconds to, I don't know, do something. So, any preparations?
Since I don't know how to do this in a way. Actually, I could do it on myself. Okay. Since I imagine I don't even know if Jackie has ever gave us his name. Anyways, since he is without sight right now, like can't see anything, I'm going to take this time to cast darkness on myself and kind of stand there and let the pool of black shadow kind of radiate out. And then move, I guess, inward is the best course.
So you're hiding yourself?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I can see in darkness.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
know
the
if these-
devil sight.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, does it only cover you, or does it cover everyone around you too? How far is the darkness?
If I cast it on an object, like a non-threatening object, so myself, it will go out for 15 feet.
Boop,
Yeah,
there's your
let me-
circle.
Yes!
So, poof! All y'all who don't have, it's magical darkness. So all of you who don't have
Yeah.
like devil sight or anything special like that now can't see at all. Anything else you guys want to do now that you're in the darkness?
I'm gonna slap Rogier and say, "Why are you putting me back in the darkness?"
You have to
It's
roll a
fine, I'm
D4 to
going
see
to
if you can hit him.
move.
Where is he?
Slap to the air.
Get over here so I can slap you. Alright. Well, if that's that, we can go ahead and roll initiatives.
I got a 4.
Four for Rolfer.
My initiative is just as great. I got a 5.
My initiative is 13.
While we all panic.
What did Jackius get? Jackius
Is muted.
God damn.
Was he just talking for like 5 minutes?
I said, I rolled a 15, and then I was yelling at fucking old boy, goddamn Mr. Edgelord over here, Rogier, and then I was going to cast Prestidigitation to relight that spider body, but it's not actually going to shine through. Right?
No, you can still light it up. It's just going to be still dark.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Alright, you said the dead spider body?
Yeah, so just Prestidigitation, like just relighting it on fire, essentially.
Okay, got it. Alright, so Sarah, did you get all the rest of them?
Yep.
Okay, so that's there. I thought Rogier had 5, no?
Yeah, I got a 5.
Oh, I thought it
What
was
is
12.
this? Alright, everyone else should be good. First up will be Fern.
Alright, Fern is going to cast Dark Vision on herself so that she can see better in the darkness after Rogier moves.
Does it allow you to see through magical darkness?
Let me see.
That is far too bright, my apologies. Why is that so...
It just says it allows me to see in the dark. Doesn't say
doesn't-
magical.
then sadly you still can't see because somebody's made it very dark. It also goes last in the turn order.
It's more for after he moves out of range, or when I
Oh,
can
because
see.
you'll have normal dark vision.
Yeah. Fair enough, though. So you have dark vision. Whenever you're not in magical darkness, you will be able to see.
Alright, and that will end her turn.
All right, moving on to Jackius, who is also in the darkness.
Alright, so Jackius is confused as to why he cannot see. Because he just lit a fire. So he is going to... He had seen where the big orc spider was. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he pointed out to you, so.
So he's going to shimmy to the right about 10 feet.
Go ahead and move.
And or probably about 15 to kind of get along the wall.
Get out of the darkness. Yeah.
Well, I can't even see where the darkness is.
Oh, that's all right. You're still. Can I mess with this thing and make it? Because you can see a little bit into the darkness now. You still don't see any spiders. But here.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we will...
The white circle is the light that you can see, which is the very edge of the darkness.
Oh, I don't even have a light circle. I don't even have that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You lit up the spider. So its light still penetrates, it's just not through the magical darkness. So there's that little line that you can see. Like a crescent moon of light you see.
Okay. And then I am going to... I'm going to hold a... I'm going to hold a shatter until something gets close enough for me to be able to see.
Fair enough.
And then that is my action, bonus action. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So yeah, I'll just hold the shatter. So I'm just like, I have the guitar at the ready and I pick and I'm just waiting.
Roll for you're up. You're in magical darkness. You are also muted.
I'm going to bring out my phantom steed, butt stallion.
You should be able to drag him out, because then you'll be able to move him. Yeah. Butt stallion.
And then I'm going to say, Rogier, wherever you are, get on the stallion.
But
You can be majestic and ride it today.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. It is the spider's turn. Exciting. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're all going to start moving towards you. Somebody's going to get bit in the back. Start with the small spiders. Only one reaches somebody, so Jackius, you are getting a bite attack.
Would I be able to see it before it does that?
You would not. You'll be able to feel it as it bites you. And then you can chatter it afterwards. I believe a 16 is going to hit you.
Yep.
It's okay. One, make a con save for me if you could.
I don't want 18.
You're good. You take 1 damage as it bites you. It's a spider probably about the size of your hand.
Ow.
Would you like to use that shatter on it now that you know
Yes.
where it is? Oh, God.
Don't know, it just felt the bite, so it's just like, fuck you!
Alright. Roll the damage, I guess.
Yeah, so it needs to make a a con save of 17.
We rolled a nat 1.
Cool. Okay, now we will be doing where art thou, my other one blessed note? Ooh. 15 points of thunder damage.
All right, it's so you can't see it die, but you feel guts splatter along your legs. You're pretty sure it's dead. Gross. All right, moving on to the giant spiders. There you got 15, 20, 30, boop, and boop. They're moving up closer to you guys. Only one of you can see this. And then the orc spider, who's going to move up there. And then the one of you can see is going to see him as he burrows underground. So now there's a hole where he was. And that'll be it for the spider's turn. Rogier, you just saw a giant spider burrow underground, and a bunch of other spiders move very close to you. Also, you know there's a butt stallion somewhere near. Well, you can see him.
The big one just went under the ground. Be vigilant. Hop on butt stallion.
All right. I assume butt stallion will listen to your commands, and you can move him wherever.
We are going to with my one attack. As I get on, I'm going to crimson right my blade, and I need to take a d4 of damage. So that's 1 point of damage. Now my devour is crimson right it until the next short or long rest. But it does an extra d4 of damage every hit, essentially. And then we are going to ride into the moonlight to here. And I'm going to strike at this spider.
All right.
I like how I'm just like keeping Zacchaeus in the darkness. I don't know if he knows any different.
Fern and roll for you're back in the light actually, because that spider is lit up from prestidigitation. Zacchaeus, you're back in the darkness. You can't see anything anymore again. Not even a sliver of light. But all right, roll to hit the spider.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
Sure does.
Initially, it is 16 points with an extra 3 points. I don't know if it says what type of damage that extra one is, but 19 altogether.
Quite dead. It's but a spider the size of your hand as you smash it into pieces. Splat. It is looks like a crushed spider.
Nice. Okay, I think I will probably use my movement to move closer so that this one's engaged.
Fair enough.
And then in my turn.
Zacchaeus, you can see light again. Just barely.
I should have stayed where I was.
Alright, moving on to Fern, top of the order.
Right, Fern is going to cast Spike Growth, about here. I think what he should be hit, the spiders. Spike Growth, ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range. Since sprouts hard spikes and thorns, the area becomes difficult terrain for the duration, and when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Alright, where did you say that was centered on? Sorry?
Here.
Alright, let me find a filler. I apologies, Stoat. You're gonna be my filler, so I can put down some light. What was the radius?
20. It's 20 by 20.
All right, spike row. 20 foot. Boop. You guys see vines start tearing out of the ground, prickers all over them. They go into the hole that is there. So, there is that. All the spiders that are touching the circle, so even this one, even though it only touches the corner, are currently in a spike growth. And it becomes difficult. A creature moves. Okay, so nothing, no damage yet. But for their next turn.
And that'll end Fern's turn.
Alright, moving on to Jackius.
Okay. So I can see again, correct?
Yes, you can
barely?
see again, but in front of you is that magical darkness, and then you can obviously see the circle of light that is over there that you created from the spider. Just half of it's covered in magical darkness.
Okay, so I'm going to move around the darkness towards where I made a fire so I can friggin' see.
Yeah, you'd have to be 5 feet to your right, basically on top of the dead spider or just below it to see.
Just below. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You can see at least
Yay!
half of this.
So I see the little spiders on the wall?
You can see the one spider you killed, and that's it. Everything else is either magical darkness or outside of the range of the light.
Okay. Then I am going to have a... gonna hold my action again for a thunderclap.
All right.
And bonus action, I will give some bardic inspiration to Fern, because she's right behind me.
Fern, you feel magically inspired.
He looks back at you and is like, well, you seem to be one of the people that weren't an ass. So here you go. Go crazy.
We're an ass first.
All right, that's Jackius's turn. We can move on to Rolfer. Rolfer, you can see there's light. I don't know if you have dark vision, but
I don't think I have dark vision. How do I see that?
what's your race?
Changing wizard.
That's right. I don't know.
It'll be underneath
Dark
your past.
vision. You can see in dim light with 60 feet. You do have it. Changelings have dark vision, because of course they do. So, you can see for 60 feet, basically. Which
Okay.
is most things that aren't behind this magical darkness here. So, you'd see these 3 southern spiders. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, boop. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on the other bard.
Alright.
Which, for the duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to physical damage as well as advantage on intellect, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
It's psychic damage.
Oh, psychic, yep. I can read, I swear.
There we go. Your brain feels stronger and more sturdy now. Jackius, you're like, wow, I can think. If that is your turn, we can move on to the spiders. Unless you got a bonus action or something.
Can I call back my butt selling?
You sure
Closer.
can, and he'll come back to you, but you won't be able to use him until after Rogier's next turn. So, let Stallion return.
And that will be it.
Alright. We will move on to the spider's turn. And the first one that's going to pop its beautiful face into the light zone is going to be a smaller one. Jackius, would you like to explode him?
Thunderclap has a range of 5 feet.
So they'd all be moving up at the same time, so they'd all kind of be in about the same range. Oh, Thunderclap is a touch spell almost, or
Almost. It's like it's damn near point blank. It's a 5-foot range.
okay. Well, they'd all be moving up at the same time, anyways, so they'll all be like here-ish. So there you he'd move up farther. Boop. So there you go.
Okay.
Now you can pick your favorite target.
We're just gonna hit. I guess we'll hit the big guy. So
Fair.
like, so it's just once again not quite as powerful as the one earlier. This one's just more of a and thunderclap. So needs to make the big guy needs to make a con save of 17.
Fails terribly.
And it takes 9 points of thunder damage.
Alright, he does not seem to like that. He recoils in pain as he takes the thunder damage. But he is still standing.
Say, I didn't like being cocooned against my will, but here we are.
Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see. I'll move up the other one. He's gonna wander into the darkness and attempt to do things. The two big ones moved out of the spike growth, so they take 2d4. They don't need to make ability checks for hard terrain, but they still take the damage. So they moved 10, 15 each. So flash roll 6d4, I think. Yep. They each take 13 damage. So they're both still standing, but they're not happy. The upper one is going to roll a d4 to see if it can hit you, Rogier. Hits you on a 4. Well, that's unlucky. As it kind of swings in the darkness, it's going to hit you with a solid bite. Taking a 9 doesn't hit, though.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Tiny Spider's going to do the same thing. He'll hit on a 4. He misses. And then the two tiny spiders are going to attack Jackius.
Fucking red.
A 20? Ouch. And a 5. Okay. That's fair.
Okay,
One high, one low.
Yep.
Give me a con save if you could.
13?
You're good. You take whole 1 damage. But the giant spider is also going to attack you because you were a dick to him.
I mean, yeah. Understand.
But I don't think a 10 hits. These guys are rolling terribly.
Nope.
Alright, so he misses. And then you all kind of hear some burrowing noises. Let's see if he's got the range. Ooh, yep. So you all hear some burrowing noises, and then Rogier, you're going to see as this dude pops out from the ground in front of you. He's going to you move 10 feet in the spikes, so 4d4. Slash roll 4d4. Takes a whole 10 damage from the spike growth. And he pops out, and it looks like he can see you. He notices where you are, even though he's in pure magical darkness. And he is going to attack you and cause you much pain. Impaling leg. That's a 12. Does a 12 hit?
Me? No.
Yes. Okay. 11. He rolls terribly. It's a 4 and a 3. Jesus. 27. That's better. I think a 27 hits.
Yes.
All right. As he tries to spike you with his legs, miss, and then he bites you. For, give me a nice DC. What is it? Let's see. You need a con save from you. DC 13.
Ooh, I rolled 13 on the die, so 15.
All right, you're good. You take only 3 poison damage, but 14 piercing damage as he bites into your arm. He likes it, so 17 total damage to you. And I believe that's all the spiders. So that is that. Moving on to Rogier. You got bit by a spider.
Okay.
It hurt.
I am going to make sure none of my bonus actions I could do anything else. Okay. Since he's here, I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse, the large daddy creature.
All right.
So for this, I gain bonuses to damage attacks or weapons I'm proficient. Any attack roll for 19 or 20 is considered a critical hit, and then if it dies, I regain some hit points, essentially. So, taking that into consideration, I am going to strike at it, divvying up the odds that the other creatures will be able to hit is lower. This one's probably a prime target. So with the Devourer, I'm going to try and strike. But I don't think an 11 will hit. But I have a luck. Don't say anything. Ah!
Okay, it never happened.
It never happened. What about a 19?
A 19 will hit.
Thank you, chat.
What's that? I gotta hop into chat real quick. Minus
14.
unluck.
Minus unluck, 14 points of slashing, and then I figured out what the right damage is, so it's another 3 points of slashing. It's whatever type damage you already did.
Okay, so it's
So
just extra on top.
17 points all together.
All right, you slap him. It hurts. He looks in pain, but not too much pain.
So I didn't roll a 19 or higher. I did that. Oh, I think there might be extra damage here. Just a second from him being hexbladed. It's 3 bonus to damage rolls. So 3 more damage. Which,
Oh, boy.
that's 20?
Yep. 20
To
total.
any of the cursed targets. So there we go. That will. I'm not gonna move because I hope I got its attention. I'm gonna let these other guys do their thing. Keep the darkness up. Oh, I gotta roll for darkness. Sorry.
Oh, concentration. That's right.
I rolled a 3. Son of a duck! The darkness
Jackie,
is
you can
gone.
see finally. You can see
My
fully.
trolling has ended. How far I have fallen. In that
You
case-
guys now see this giant spider that is no longer in the darkness.
Oh gosh. Who would have thunk? But yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Jackie is just looks and is like, fuck.
Yes,
The exact
Fern,
spider you saw earlier.
You see this giant spider with orc features, and the word orc spider comes to mind.
I
And is
forgot all
visibly
about
terrified.
I too would be visibly terrified.
This was the one I warned us about! But no! Nobody listens to Jackius!
If that is the end of Rogier's turn, we can move on to Fern.
Fern is going to use her blade and she's going to hit the big spider that's in front of her.
Alright.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 7 damage.
Big spider go blap. How do you do it?
Just gonna swing her blade at it and cut it.
And he's cut, and like his spider guts fall out, and like extra webbing and green blood, and kind of just flips over and dies, curls up.
She's she's visibly like just disgusted, but she's going to finish her turn by moving closer to small spider here.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna need you to make me a strength save, though.
Okay. 22.
You are good. It doesn't grab you, but out of a nice trapdoor comes another trapdoor spider.
I'm a bitch.
He attempts to grab you. You pretty easily shake him off. You saw it coming, basically. You just kind of kick him, and it hisses at you, but it stays outside of the trapdoor.
Right.
And if that's the end of Fern's turn, we can move on to Jackius.
Jackius sees the big spider, and he just kind of like grits his teeth a little bit. Not sneaking up on me this time. Time for you to shatter. Pew! And I cast shatter at 4th level or at 3rd level. Sorry.
God. Does that have a range, or is Shatter just a one-target spell?
It is a range, so it's going to be 10. It's going to be a 10-foot radius. I plan on centering it. Yeah.
So it'll hit all the spiders and none of your friends. Good call.
Yeah. Well, the people that have showed up, I wouldn't call us friends just yet, but
some of us not so much. Got it.
We can still serve you up to
So
the
they
spider.
need. Was it con saves or?
yeah, it was a con save of 17.
Nope, and yes, sadly. So orc spider.
Which one
good.
saved?
Orc spider.
God damn.
Because
Okay.
of course he rolled a natural 20.
Let me double check something.
Should still do 10 damage, just halved.
Yeah, fail saved half as much damage. Yep. Okay, let me get my d8s. And 10. So that'll be 20 points of thunder damage.
Is that so that'd be halved for the orc spider? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you see the orc spider visibly not happy that he is taking some damage, and the tiny spiders kind of just explode into spider goo as he plays this sweet power riff. You guys hear
Shut
loud
up! Fiddling the whammy bar. Just letting it.
pop go the hand-sized spiders. Bleh.
And he told us to be quiet.
Hey, look, they're already here. The thing I told you to be quiet about has already seen us, thanks to Mr. Bonfire Boy.
But if that is it for you, Jackius, we could move on to roll for.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Roll for, you're up.
Would this giant orc spider be humanoid?
It is not. It is a beast.
Oh. That's no fun.
Do you want to turn into it?
Yeah.
God, that would be fucking awful.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna cast Toll of Dead on the big spider.
All right.
You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sounds of delirious bells fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
You guys are level 5, right? I think it buffs up the damage the higher level you are. I think level 5 is the first buff.
What spell?
Yeah, 2d12
Yep. So there you go. Yeah. So go ahead and what save does it have to make?
wisdom.
And you said orc spider or giant spider?
The orc spider.
Okay, orc spider. Wisdom save gets a 4. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll your 2d12s.
An 8 and a 6. So 14 damage?
Total of 14 damage hits him as I hear these soft bells toll, and The orc spider visibly like recoils at them, as you can kind of see some blood and guts leaving his body. He looks in pain. Doesn't like it. Unless you got a bonus action, we can move on to the spiders.
Yep, that'll be it.
All right, spider's turn. First things first, trapdoor spider is he's got the, where is it? No, he already did his ambush, so he's just gonna bite. He's going to try to bite you, the only person in range. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
He will do a total of 8 damage, and if you can make me a con save real quick.
Con save?
Yep, Constitution save, DC 11.
9.
Alright, you fail, so you take full poison damage, another 8 damage. Total of 16 damage.
Right.
As he bites into your leg, injects some poison. Definitely does not feel good. Let's see. The giant spider is going to attack Rogier, because he's the only one in range, with a nice bite. Will an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Alright. You will take 5 points of piercing. Could you make me a con save? What was that?
5, sorry.
You take 10 points of poison, so a total of 15 points from the big spider as he bites into one of your arms. Tiny spider going to try to bite you also, biting at your ankles. I don't think a 13 is going to hit you, though.
Nope.
And then the orc spider, going to remove him out of the way so the orc spider can shift down this way, be in between you guys. But he's still going to focus on Rogier for now because he's giving him pain. So leg, and bite. We got a 22, 19, and a 26.
Okay.
Do all of those hit?
Yes, but I will. Oh. Nope. I'm gonna just take.
What you got?
16's my AC, so here we go.
Okay, so they all hit. Okay. So let me do some damage. All right, I need a con save from you again. DC 13 this time.
You're the worst in it. He's gonna go down.
This thing hurts when it hits the combo.
Oh no! Yeah, Rogier falls.
All right, yeah, it's a 22, 32, 38, 48 damage.
Does he keep attacking after? Or...
No, so when you go down, he actually wraps you in a cocoon really quick. So whenever you fall to the ground and pass out, he doesn't keep attacking you, but he does wrap you in a cocoon, which also immobilizes you.
Okay.
So
I would have been immobilized after the first impaling leg attack.
All right, well, it's going to take the rest of his turn to wrap you up, but if you guys have ever seen Lord of the Rings where Frodo gets stabbed by the spider and wraps him up real quick, imagine that, but with our good friend Rogier. So he's now in a nice web cocoon.
I'm a burrito! We
They're
want
saving him
taco.
for later. Burritos today. Rogier, you are up. Imperfect timing. Go ahead and give a death save.
Nice! I'm going to activate my periaptive wound closure, and I'm going to stabilize as I'm being wrapped up like a cocoon.
All right, you are stable, but in a cocoon. Would you like to still roll a d20? If you get a 20, you come back with 1 whole health.
Oh, sure. That's a 3.
All right. Well, you're stable, but you don't get up.
Okay.
We can move on to Fern. There is 1 trapdoor spider near you, and the giant orc spider above you.
Alright, Fern is going to... Let's see. He is going to attack the, spider that's in front of her.
All
The
right.
trapdoor spider. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Or 7 damage. And she is going to bonus action healing word on Roger.
Alright, give him some healing.
He's gonna recover 7 health.
Rogier, you wake up. You're in a cocoon.
Also, DM, just so you can call this, and I will know. It says, in addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. Is that for when I roll, or any rolls for my HP?
I believe hit dice are just with the short rest. I don't believe that.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are considered hit dice.
Sweet.
But yeah, you wake up. You are in a cocoon. At the beginning of your next turn, you can make a sweet strength check to get out.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn, Fern? Go with yes. We can move on to the Jackius.
Okay.
It's an orc spider right next to you.
Orc
It's done with
spider right
Rogier,
next
so
to
it
me.
turns to you. Sorry.
The I think I will. I'll hit him. I'll hit him with the thunderclap.
All right.
Needs to make a con save. 2d6.
Well, 22. He rolled another crit. He does not like it when you do stuff to him.
I would like to use. Nah, never mind. I won't use something first. Let me see here. Okay, so. Drew. Alright, yeah, so he takes no damage.
All right. Any bonus actions or anything, or are we moving on to roll?
Bonus action, I'd like to inspire myself. Well, actually, no, sorry. Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 Bardic Inspiration to grant 8 temporary hit points up to 5 creatures you can see within 60 feet.
That'll be all of your friends, including Butt Stallion.
I'm going to give it to that 2 and 3. Because I don't think I can technically see him.
You could see him. It's it's on its legs and stuff. If you want to, though.
Yeah,
you
I don't
have to
know
give
if I
him a note.
want. I don't know if I want to see him. You know what I mean?
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So,
I'm
yeah.
kidding. So it'd be 1. So everybody would get it.
Okay.
So
you said it was.
you get 8 temporary hit points. Each creature can immediately use reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. As well.
All right.
If somebody wants to use their reaction to get the fuck out of dodge or just to move, they can.
Also, the creature is not Hexblade Curse anymore because I went unconscious.
No. Got it. So there is that. That is it for Jackius's turn, and everyone's got, what you said, 5 temp hit points?
8 temporary hit.
8 temporary hit points for everyone.
Me as well.
Yep. He was nice.
I will move my speed of 0 as my reaction.
All right. And that's Jackius's turn. We can move on to Rolfers.
I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom at the Orc Spider, right between him and Rogier.
All right. What does that do?
You invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range. Each creature of your choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d6 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Non-magical vegetation in the area withers. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcaster ability modifier.
All right. So you guys go ahead and roll the healing. Con save, because the 3 spiders get hit. I believe only the giant spider fails. Go ahead and also roll that damage.
2d6.
It's an interesting spell.
It's one of those new.
5 damage.
Roll 5 damage for the big spider. And tiny spider goes kersplat. And he takes 2. And then Rogier, you can use one creature can spend and roll its unused hit dice. Hey, hit dice this time.
Hey,
So you can use however many hit dice you want to heal up, plus his spellcasting modifier.
Which is, I think, modifier plus 4, right?
So yep, so there you go. So roll your hit die plus 4 and go ahead and heal up. And what you said, you roll double hit dice, so you can get a lot of health back.
I'm gonna do 2 of my Blood Hunter ones, which is 4d10.
All right then. Go ahead and roll your 4d10 plus 4.
31 plus 4, 35.
35 health returns to your body. Jesus. Flowers bloom from your cocoon as everything else around it dies. And unless Rolfer's got anything else, we can move on to the spiders.
That will be all.
All
That's
right.
the best spell.
I think it's great. Sarah, did you want to do something?
Yeah, I think we're going to take a short break. Give our players some time to, use the facilities, grab a bite. So, hang tight, and we will be back.
Ooh, and when we get back, we're giving away some cards.
That we are. So don't forget to enter in exclamation point prize to enter into our giveaway raffle. So sit tight. We'll be back. And we are back. And it looks like Purple Tina has won the giveaway for the NPC cards. Yay! Congratulations! So
Hip hip.
So go ahead and message us an address, whether it be me or Stacks. But yes, but that does not mean the giveaway is done. We are still giving away a set of dice. So if you would like to get your hands on a brand new set of dice, you dice goblins, just enter an exclamation point prize to enter in the running. And we will announce a winner at the end of the session.
Also,
runs.
Dice giveaway comes with a special something in it that I'm not going to tell what is in it.
Ooh.
Doesn't sound ominous at all. It's anthrax.
It's a mimic.
Oh my gosh.
Same thing.
Mimic envelopes.
I need to get like tiny little mimic icons.
No.
Mimic stickers. There we
Mimic
go.
stickers, yes.
But they're sticky on both sides. Like, oh god!
All right, so I guess we were
All right.
gonna go back to our wonderful encounter.
All right. Backfill, there are a bunch of sweet spiders trying to eat our players. And it is the spider's turn. Exciting.
That does include a giant orc spider as well, so.
He's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Sarah, you can pull up the handout if you want to show everyone. But the trapdoor spider will be attacking Sweet Bean Fern.
Oh no.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
All right, give me a con save if you could.
10.
A 10? Ew, I believe you still have Bardic Inspiration, yes?
I think so. What do I add to
Yes,
that
you do.
again?
1d4 if you would like. The DC is 11,
Whoa,
so I would
hey,
suggest...
woo, 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 woo.
Whoa, wait,
Whoa.
what's up?
First off, how dare you? My Bardic Inspiration is a 1d8.
I was
Thank
trying
you
to
very
I was trying to be fast. She needs a +1. She could roll anything on this.
All right, sure, but let's not try to chump change my inspiration, my inspiring presence.
1d4, I can believe it.
Roll a d8
You
and
about to
hope
be?
you...
Oh God, I'm about to. What is the highest level spell of damage I can do to you
Anyway,
right now?
You pass the damage, so you take a total of
Okay.
14, 9 piercing and 5 poison.
Okay.
As it bites into your leg, more poison goes in. It's getting quite annoying at this point. Big Spider is going to not pay attention to the cocoon that is now moving, and he's gonna attack Jackius, because why not? So we got
Bring
a
it,
leg.
bitch.
We got a leg. We got a bite. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
So all of them hit. That's not good. 1 leg, 2 leg, and a bite. Give me a good old con save.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You got your 1d8 you can add to it.
No, because I didn't actually do. Well, I've got the inspiration from the chat.
Oh, that one. Never mind. Well, I guess you could use. Anyway, so DC 13
Yeah.
con save.
Oh, neat. No, actually, I had 13.
Oh, you make it.
Yay.
So you take. Oh my god, so much damage. 30, 41. Take off 50 flat damage.
50? 5-0?
5-0.
Right.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah, I go down. I'm down.
You're wrapped in a web.
No.
Alright. So you don't get any extra death saves, but you are now wrapped in a cocoon and unconscious. Yeah, you guys are lucky that this doesn't have the giant spider. If you read the little giant spider thing, if he knocks you to 0 hit points, he paralyzes you for an hour. For some reason, orc spider don't get that, so you're good. All right. That let's see, trapdoor. Oh, giant spider is going to move over here, and he's gonna attack Butt Stallion with a bite. There's a 16 hit butt stallion. My possibly muted friend Rolfer.
How do I find out if it can hit the phantoms?
Oh, what is it? It's a phantom steed?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, butt stallion gets hit. And let's see, you're riding. Horse, let me look up stats.
Oh, did you?
Extra,
So he makes a con save, which is a flat 20. If you'd like to roll a d20 for his con save.
$11.
Perfect. Butt Stallion takes 10 points of damage, so he is still standing with, I believe he has 3 more health.
6
6 more
hit
health.
points. 16 and 6.
So there we go. That was Big Spider, Trapdoor, that spider, all tiny spiders are dead. All right, moving on to Rogier. You are alive with a lot of hit points. You are in a cocoon. How would you like to break out?
Okay. I gotta see if I can telepathically speak to Remia or not. I don't think I can do that yet. So Rogier's gonna try and break out.
All right, how you doing it?
With my Devourer, I'm gonna try and cut the web.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. It's a DC 10 with a bladed weapon, so not very high.
27.
You break out. Congratulations. You are free.
Nice. I will stand up and pat myself off, and then,
Man, who gets caught up in a spider's web?
just because you're invisible, Remia, doesn't mean you should let me fall down like that. What spell? I am going to create bonfire. No, I can't because I just used my action. I'm going to cry in the corner. Is that a free action, DM?
All right. You guys see as he cries. Fern, you're up.
What
The
a
trapdoor
web.
spider is still biting your ankles.
Right, Fern is going to wild shape into a bear.
All right, you are a bear.
Wild shapes into a spider. Ha ha!
Rolfer's like, man.
And she is going to use her multi-attack on the trapdoor spider. Assume I just roll a d20 for this.
It'll be a d20 plus strength of bear. So,
Okay.
plus proficiency, which I believe is 2 for you guys.
Okay.
Because bear is proficient with paws.
I have a thing pulled up for brown hair. It says it's +6 to hit.
There you go. So it's plus 6.
Okay, so 8. Oh, that's not gonna hit anything. It's a +6, so 6, 7, 8.
An 8 does not hit, sadly.
And she gets a second attack because multi-attack, right?
Yep. Same thing as the bear has.
14 to hit.
Said 14? That will hit.
Right, and she'll be doing a claw attack, which is 2d6 plus 4. Nine damage.
All right, how do you do it? You,
She's gonna basically squash it with her claws.
It's kind of all mashed up. It was, about the size of you, a little smaller. Obviously much smaller than the bear. And you squash him into nice spidery paste. Guts, web everywhere.
I have one question. When I wild shape, I gain the bear's hit points, right?
Correct. It's
Okay.
kind of like having temporary hit points, and when those go away, you turn back into yourself with whatever hit points you had.
Okay.
While you're squashing this bug, Kimchi is just on your back, and you know how like kittens poof up and arch their back and kind of like crab walk, or like hop around in that stance. That's how Kimchi is acting right now. He's just like hopping around.
Alright, and that should end Fern's turn.
All right. You can still move, but if that's that, I can move on to Jackies.
Is Jackius muted?
Jackies
No.
appears to be muted.
No, I was waiting to see if she was like moving or not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Jackies, you're up.
All right, so death saving throw.
Yeah, you are unconscious unless it hits you to directly 0, obviously.
You hit me below it.
Okay. Yep. Give us a good death saving throw.
And message either myself or Krosa with what you
Neat.
rolled.
Oh, you don't want me to say it out loud?
Nope.
Fine. Keep the suspense going, I guess. Love you. Don't hate me.
Or just we
All
forget
right.
that you're there, and then.
Well, just don't forget that on a natural 20, you do come back to life with 1 whole health. So, unless that happens, we can move on to roll for her.
That didn't happen. It didn't
All
happen.
right, moving on to roll for her. Roll for who possibly might be muted.
I'm gonna do Wither and Bloom again,
All right.
and I'm gonna put it between Jackius and the Orc Spider.
All right. So that'll hit, what, these 3, I think? Boop. And boop, and then obviously Jackius with the healing.
Yes.
All right. They both gotta make con saves. Con. Did both those go off? They did. 15 and 16.
Needs to be 15, so
They both make it, sadly. But they'll still take the half damage. Go ahead
Yep.
and roll your damage.
8, so 4.
Alright, 4 damage each. Jackius, you may use however many hit dice you wish. And you will get back those hit dice plus 4 health.
Got it. Let's see. Any? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just use 3 of them. So let's. Eesh. Thanks for the 1. Gross. Would throw that die, but I don't want to lose it in Stax's house. Okay. So that is 12 plus what plus your
4.
spellcasting modifier?
So plus
4.
4.
Alright, so 16. Whee! Thank you.
You are awake and inside of a cocoon.
Not again.
Yeah. But roll
This
for
is the worst.
if you got a bonus action or would like to move, you can. Otherwise, we'll move on to the spiders.
I'm gonna have Butt Stallion attack the one that attacked it.
Yep, you can do that. Go ahead and roll to hit.
And that would be which one do I roll?
Roll a d20 plus 5.
6.
6 total, or, well, either way
6.
it'll miss,
Yeah.
sadly. So, Butt
Dang.
Stallion rears up, goes to give this spider a stomp. The spider kind of skitters off to the side. Sadly, you miss him.
But Stallion, do better.
Alright. And if that's it, we can move on to the spiders.
Yep. That'll be it.
Alright, it's the spider's turn. How exciting. There's only 2 left. We'll start with the giant spider. He will attack Butt Stallion. A 21 will hit. And piercing and poison damage. Ooh, so what happens when Butt Stallion goes down?
I think he just disappears.
He just goes poof. Alright, I was about to say he'd be paralyzed for 1 hour if he stayed in this plane. But if not, then he just goes poof. And poof he shall go. As Butt Stallion disappears before your eyes. After getting bit. Sad day. And then this spider's gonna move up to you. And then good old orc spider is going to... Jackius is all wrapped up. Oh yeah, but Rogier, you got out, right?
Yes. I got out and I'm standing.
Okay, you got out. Oh good. Well, guess who's getting attacked again?
Oh,
2 impaling legs and a bite. Oh god. Well, the bite misses, so no poison damage. But does an 18 hit?
Aha! Wait.
Waiting.
Oof. Reaction. Shield? So the first one doesn't hit.
Alright, so just 1 impaling leg hits you.
Yes.
Got it. Take a whole 7 damage as it stabs you with one of its legs as it's turning around. The bite misses, it's swinging too fast. Kind of swings by you. Alright, that is the spider's turns. We'll move on to Rogier. You just got stabbed by a spider leg.
Nice. I will take that stabbing and raise it a... bonus actions. I am going to Blood Curse of Binding it, the orc spider. And I need it to make. Just make sure I don't have to take damage. I need it to make a strength save.
20.
Nice. It succeeds. Son of a duck. I will. I don't want to amplify it, but I guess I will amplify it so that for the next minute it has to make that save at the end of each of its turns.
Fun. You let me know what happens when it fails.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that's if it. Never mind. JK LOL redact. For my action, since it's saved, I am going to. Is Jackie still down?
He is up, but in the cocoon, so you can't tell. He's kind of just wrapped up in a cocoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cocooned up, so I can't do anything
You
really.
do know healing was cast on him with the whole bloom and whatever. You can see the flowers on his nice thing, his cocoon.
Okay, I will hopefully still be within attack range of the orc spider, but I will try and use my attack to attack the regular large creature.
All right then.
Does a 27 hit?
Sure does.
Is going to take 15 points of slashing, but my sword is still under the thing, so it'll take 16 altogether of slashing damage.
All
from
right.
the...
He is quite dead. How do you do it?
Nice. I am just going to try and mitigate. Obviously, do something to the orc fighter to get its attention, and then go kill this other one that's near Rolfer. But then staying turning and staying in range of the orc spider.
Right. Trying to keep its attention. This one gets a nice slash, curls up and dies, as gross spiders do. Yep, and the orc spider seems quite fixed on you at this point. You're the only person that it knows is standing in range. And we can move on to Fern.
Right. Fern is going to move up to Orc Spider, and she's going to use her multi-attack on the Orc Spider.
All right.
To hit.
No, what was that? Sorry.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Right, she's gonna bite it, so that's a 1d8 plus 4. Damage.
All right, takes the 12.
Then attack number 2. Need a hit.
Said 20 again? Yep, it hits.
$11 damage.
All right, he takes it. Still standing, but he looks quite hurt.
And that should end Fern's turn.
All right, moving on to Jackius. You are alive and awake and in a cocoon. How are you going to try to break out? If you want to try, you can just lay there too, I guess.
I'm honestly debating it, but what I will do is, with the dagger that is on my hip, I'm essentially just gonna kind of do a little, like, kind of drawing it and just, like, pelvic thrusting in this thing to, like, just keep stabbing the web to break out of this thing.
All right, give me an attack roll with the dagger, DC 10.
Of course. Nat 20.
All right, well, you're
Fucking-
out. You
Fucking
with a flurry of maneuvers, you cut it open.
with a
it's in
flurry
pieces.
of pelvic thrust. Jackie is just...
Oh God. Well, yeah, no, you're free. Congrats.
All right. So that was my action. So I get to my feet, and then I'm going to look at the spider, call him a bitch as a free action.
Okay. Yep.
Well, I'm just gonna call him. I'm not casting a spell with it. And then I am going to use. Do any of the people around me look beat up? Or, like, very injured?
What was that? Sorry.
I said, does anybody around me look beat up and or injured?
Everyone looks kind of beat up except for Rolfer, who looks pretty well off. But nobody looks really hurt. Nobody's like bleeding, arms hanging off or anything. One of them's a bear, so animal.
I'm now confused at why there's a bear, because I don't think I was. I don't think I was conscious or like yeah, I think I might have been knocked out when the bear happened. So I'm a little confused and concerned. But I'm.
That's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like it ain't biting me yet. Therefore, we shall take it with a grain of salt. All right, so I'm gonna cast Can I do that?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
don't forget you used your action to break out of the
Yeah,
friendly.
I was looking to see if between Healing Word and Mantle of Inspiration. I'm gonna do the Mantle of Inspiration again.
Alright.
So like a pelvic thrust out of there, and just holding the dagger up, just be like, "You're a little bitch," and then that is the inspiration for the 5 creatures around me to get 8 temporary hit points.
Are these stacking hit points, or do they replace the ones that you gave before?
I believe I don't see anything that says it's stacked, so I'm going to assume they replace.
Alrighty then.
And
So-
anybody can move without provoking an opportunity attack, which I'm going to use to take 2 steps back.
Fair enough.
You're a little bitch, and then just back up 2 steps.
Y'all gain 8 temporary hit points.
I'm gonna move down to Fern.
That was 8 more, right? On top?
No,
No,
sadly
it
it
replaces the 8.
the 8.
Oh,
I don't. It doesn't say to stack, so I'm gonna assume that it.
It'll say if it stacks.
dang.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But and I guess Fern, you could also move if you'd like. Nice bear. If not, we can move on to the Rolfer's turn, I believe. So
Aaron's gonna stay put.
All right. Moving on
I'm
to
gonna move
Rolfer.
next to the bear.
Fran. You're up, Rolfer.
I'm gonna cast Suggestion on the bard sitting next to me.
Okay.
I want him to try and flirt with the orc spider. Try and
So
woo him.
you're doing what the fuck now?
All right.
I'm casting Suggestion on you, and I'm gonna try and make you flirt with the.
You gotta make a wisdom saving throw, my friend.
Okay, this is a magical effect, correct?
Enchantment.
Yes, it is. It's an enchantment, but it is. I have advantage against spells and other magical effects that are cast against me.
Yes, so it would be a spell. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that
Believe
wasn't
the
great.
DC
I just see it as the one satyr looks at the other satyr.
The wisdom?
just like, "Eh."
Correct.
Wisdom. All right, so that's a 17.
Dang.
All right,
You
that
best.
breaks it.
Does that not? If it doesn't do it, I do have my inspiration that I will fucking use right now. What is it? A D6?
No, I do believe the 17 passed. He said.
Yeah, it needs to be 15 to fail.
All right. I'm not sure if you know he tried to enchant you, but you definitely heard him say the words, "Hey, can you seduce that orc spider?"
I am going to very slowly look and just glare.
I believe in you.
I'm not going to do anything, though I really want to, but I won't because I need to deal with this fucking thing that will murder us.
You just think he's trying to tell you to seduce it, man. You don't know.
I don't know. I need to look at that spell because I feel like I would know if it tried to do that because most of those spells, they're like, if it fails, like somebody tried to make you do some shit.
Yeah, normally for mind probing. This one just says worded in a manner that sounds reasonable, so you can't like stab yourself or something
Okay.
weird.
I know
Yeah.
charm person does that.
Yeah, charm person.
Yeah.
You know.
Still, it's just looking at like what?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything regarding the target knowing that it was trying to be charmed or whatever.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just look at you and just like, still glaring. Like, why the fuck?
You're a bard. Isn't that your job?
Aren't you a bard?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If that's all roll for us got, we can move on to our sole surviving spider, who is going to split his beautiful attacks between the two of you. He's going to impale the bear and bite our Rogier. So, does a 15 hit the bear?
Yes.
Alright, so 2 impaling legs on you. You will take a total of 22 damage on the bear. And then we got a bite going onto our friend Rogier. I don't think a 10 hits him, though. So, and I don't think 22 breaks your bear form either, correct?
Not yet.
Alright, well, that is all he's got. Rogier, you're up. A spider just tried to bite you. It's quite ugly.
Nice. As much as I like the image of a bear and Roger fighting this orc spider while 2 satyrs are in the background like deciding whether or not to flirt with it, I am going to I guess they do the same thing. So I'm going to create bonfire underneath the orc spider.
Alright, needs to make a dex save.
Yes. Of 16 or higher.
It got a 9.
Nice! Rolling that damage! It's very small damage, but 5 fire damage. Doesn't take anything extra because I'm not hitting it with my weapon.
Hey, Ron! I'm ready to furry tractor!
Are they immune for this? Use reactions. It doesn't say I can't. Well, no, I think I can only do it once per. Okay, yeah, that'd be all.
So it takes how much damage you said?
5.
Alright, 5 damage, and there's currently a bonfire under him, so he's not gonna like that.
And that will end my turn. Or actually, I'm gonna, if possible, I want to put the bonfire there, and then move here so that it's like closing them in.
Yep.
Put the bonfire where?
Just to the right 1 square. Yeah. That way it's not inclined to go towards the others, and then it's not inclined to move back into the cave.
Trying to pin him.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait! Retact! Just me. Can you move? Like, could I move here? Or would I...
You have to move around it, not through it, so...
Okay.
I don't think you have that movement, but if you got 40 feet of movement...
Nope, I only got 30. Would I be able to get here? Or is Fern in the way?
She'd let you by. Yeah, you get there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and, do that, because I know the spike growth is this way, so, essentially...
I was about to say, you could walk into spike growth if you want.
Why would I walk into spike growth? Okay, that'll be it.
Alright, moving on to Fern.
Alright, we're gonna try some more multi-attacks on the big spider.
Alright, give me some swipes.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Seven damage.
He takes it.
Four to hit.
That'll hit.
Seven more damage.
Alright, he is looking quite in pain. If that's it for Fern, we can move on to Jackius.
That is it.
That is it? Alright. Jackius, you're up.
Right. Okay, so yeah, here there's a bonfire under him. I have some ridiculous fake bard next to me.
Meanwhile, and then
I am going to cast at 3rd level. Dissonant Whispers. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Nails it right on the nose. 17.
Silvery barbs. No, you don't. Roll it again, please.
All right. An 8. He fails.
Fuck yeah! And I give inspiration to, I guess, Rogier. I guess I'll give him advantage.
So that does damage.
Yes, so that will do 5d6.
All right.
Let me double check some real quick. On a failed save, it takes damage and immediately uses its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature does not move to any obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit.
Where can it go?
Where does it go now? D6s.
Well, so the damage alone is definitely going to kill him. So, what kind of damage is it?
It is psychic damage, and
Oh.
it takes 10. Oh my goodness, 18. 22 points of psychic damage.
He dislikes it greatly. You kind of see it starting to like pull at its head, and like the legs that are coming out of its head start to like freak out, and then its arms kind of go up to its head, and then it kind of just starts freaking out and like spinning in circles. And then it kind of just flips over and curls up like a spider thing he does. And you hear like this nice shrill screaming that sounds kind of like an orc is screaming, but also maybe like it's not an orc, like I don't know, a spider. Yeah, it's not a very great sound to hear as it's dying. But it looks very dead now.
So, by the way the spell is cast, he just has the shredding axe up, and he's playing like the very top of it. You know, like where it's like just pink, 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 and he's just whispering, "You ought to be, you 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 ought to be."
In the background, you hear orc-esque screaming. All right, you are out of combat.
Ah, Remia, how was that for killing things?
Kind of sloppy.
I mean, they are spiders.
Jackie finishes playing and is then going to look at you guys like, what the fuck?
Hey, don't be looking at us like that. We totally saved your butt.
Kind of. I could have gotten out of that other web the same way I got out of this one. I was just up a little higher.
I don't know, because, like, to me, you were all wrapped up in silk, and it didn't look like you were going to get out anytime soon.
You know, for something that wait, what is speaking right now?
And you see this small pixie kind of fly up in your face.
Yoo-hoo! Me.
Oh God, what did you why can't your kind just stay in the Feywild?
Excuse me?
Your kind?
My kind?
Yes, your kind, pixie.
Well, maybe your kind should stay in the Feywilds. Mr. Troublemaking Satyr.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. If
Hey, now,
that
I
is
did
not the
nothing.
pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is.
I'm sorry, who was the one that got caught by a giant?
And she kind of looks over to the dead body.
Orc spider?
Who was the one who tried to warn you about the giant orc spider? But then you guys were like, lol, bonfire, loud noises.
While you're arguing, can you point us in the kind direction of those that were paralyzed?
They would be deeper in the cave. But now that the orc spider's dead, I don't know if there's anything else left there.
Well,
He takes a deep
only one
breath
way to
and
find
he casts Cure Wounds on himself. Does anybody else need any healing or... and by the way, when did the bear get here?
That is our friend Fern.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend, the Fern. Oh, wait, the full book. She could turn into a bear? Nice.
Fern's kind of like waving with her paw, and then she kind of comes out of wild shape.
Why do I see the waving bears?
Yeah.
It's just like slow wave paw.
Alright, so it's, I got 10 points of healing. Does anybody else need healing?
I wasn't touched.
Fern is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Alright.
I am fine. Regardless of how annoying your normal voice is, your singing voice isn't that bad. I feel temporarily recovered. That's as close as a compliment that you're going to get today.
I have sold out shows in taverns and cities galore.
Are you coming?
My voice has made the knees weak of men and women alike. You uncivilized swine.
Why?
You,
Why
you,
doubt
you
that?
mean our voice?
Can I just go over and like hack and slash at the spike growth?
I mean, if Fern hasn't called it off yet.
She's called it off.
Okay. Then yeah. Rogair's just gonna be like, he's just one of those self-promoters.
See, at least I don't self-promote.
Yeah,
I don't have time for this.
What
And starts walking.
lame-o does that?
Obviously, someone who knows how to promote themselves. Sorry if you guys lack the ability and need other people to hype you up.
Every once in a while, Rogair will recreate the bonfire, but far enough in so that like the satyr can still see, but like close enough to where if he's not paying attention, he might walk into it.
With a passive perception of 17, would I notice a bonfire going in and out of existence in front of me as
Yeah,
we
that's
walk?
the thing. Like when I cancel it out, you'll be blind, and then I have to recreate it again. So
When
you'll
you
see
just
it, but
okay.
is it too late?
And you know what? Here's how we're just gonna fix this whole little scenario. He's gonna pull a torch out of his bag and use prestidigitation to light it on fire. Or no, a candle. There you go.
That's far easier. You should have did that before. And I'll just keep walking.
So are you gonna
Can
call
I-
off the bonfire?
Can I?
Rogier?
Eh?
Are you canceling the bonfire then?
Yeah, if he has his own torch.
Okay.
I would. Can I do an insight check on old Rogaire here? I want to
Sure.
see if he's actually like being a knob, like if this is his normal saying, or if he's trying to like bravado right now.
Sure, roll insight.
That is a 25.
Ooh, I would have to roll a nat 20 for this. Nope, it's just 18. Rogaire isn't in particular to anyone specific. He is quite annoyed that he took the time to save you, so you would think you would be slightly more grateful. But his body language is more or less indifferent, imposed towards you.
Okay. That's good. That's all I want.
So he will follow where Jackius is taking them to kind of gauge if there's any other survivors here.
Okay. So you follow Jackius deeper into the caves. Unfortunately, you're not really seeing any of those like cocoon masses like the one that Jackius was in earlier, but you do see a bunch of web everywhere, obviously, and kind of like skeletons of previous prey that the spiders were feeding on. Eventually you
How
go ahead.
how long were you captured for, Jackius?
Ooh, you want me to roll
You can roll history to see if you can remember.
history? Girl. You make me roll the bad one. It's 10.
You couldn't tell, considering you were dragged into a dark cave and you can't really tell
Well,
time.
I would know. I know at least it had been like a few hours, but I don't know the exact. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, kind of fuzzy. Won't lie. But at least a couple hours, maybe.
Was it daytime or nighttime outside?
It was. Well, what time's it right now?
Probably mid-afternoon.
I think this. Oh, the sun was just coming up.
He'll
'Cause,
kind of like stop and look at Fern. The man did say his wife was just captured, correct?
Yes, he did.
And from what you can recall, there's no, I guess, how should I say this? The spiders don't have a taste for any particular race over another. If you had to guess, Fern.
I'm aware.
So why would they pass up you only to eat her? If
Well,
she's
mostly because I
even here.
wasn't paralyzed, I guess.
No, I mean, nothing against you particularly, but I don't know if we're going to find his wife here.
Fern kind of looks at the ground, kind of disappointed that they couldn't help.
I think we won't find her here because she never existed in the first place. We probably should check this area a little bit further, but if we don't find anything, we need to go talk back with our friend Berg.
He's Jackie is gonna kind of look. Rollifer, Rollifer. How do you say your name again? I'm sorry.
Rolfer? Like as
Rolfer.
in roll for initiative?
I've never heard of that. Anyway, do you have any? I don't know, anything that could aid us, like a detect thoughts or locate objects, something?
I'm a bard. I don't have any of that stuff.
I mean, sometimes we do. It just depends on the school of which you went. What school did you go to?
Hard rock.
Nice.
I beg your pardon?
Hard rock.
The College of Hard Rock.
Yes.
The co- Jackie is going to stand there, staring. I'm being serious. What college did you go to?
Remia kind of like
None.
flutters close to Rogier's ear.
I think if he like painted a painting, it would last longer.
He is giving Rolfer a lot more slack than I did.
So, is there a way for me to, like, I guess... I don't have anything that would necessarily break that, whatever spell they have over them, disguise self or whatever.
The
You know what?
illusion?
Actually, can I walk up and try to grab... I would like to walk up to them, to Rolfer, and attempt to grab one of their horns.
Okay. Let me take a look at something really quick.
Roll unarmed strike, or...
This would probably be a type of grapple, I would think, because you're trying to grab onto
Okay.
his horn. So that would be your strength versus their acrobatics.
Okay, so athletics versus acrobatics. Okay.
I got a 12 on acrobatics.
And I got a 19 on athletics. So I go to grab the horn. Does the horn, like, do I actually grab a horn?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm sorry. Do you have a habit of intruding on people's personal space? There, Jack is.
Rude.
Don't worry, I think I got this. As he's grabbing my horn, I'm just going to change my face to nothing. Just blink. As trying to scare him off.
So, Jackie says you're kind of like grabbing on to his their horn. You see as Rolfer's face just goes blank, just like a no face.
Changeling. Got it. Oh. Then just starts walking deeper into the cave. Like, candle still in hand, like, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You know,
Great. So, all of you roll me, or whoever is actively just looking around as they're walking around the cave, roll me investigation.
Nice. Is this... Well, I'll let you decide and roll both. If it is Fey, Fiend, or Undead related, it is a 18, and if not, it is a 16.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Jackies, what did you roll, if you're looking?
oof, not great. Investigation 6.
Okay.
He's creeped out.
Yeah, Jackie,
Yeah,
you're
I'm a
kind of
little-
like... You're very shaken by just seeing a no-face version of you.
Come back
It's like
here!
he's walking, but his gaze is more of like, don't fall down, just keep moving.
Baby, come back!
Do not make. I still have one more third level slot. I will erupt some bullshit.
Yes, wasted on shenaniganry.
Yeah. I'll shatter this group right now, literally.
Hey, I
Here,
still
how
got
about this?
points.
I'm going to call us truth and try and shake your hand.
Do you still look like me?
No face version of you, yes.
No, I do not shake your hand. I keep moving.
What's wrong? You don't normally have fans?
That, whatever they are doing,
Said that your shows sell out.
yes, but I
How
also
dare you
don't-
refer from a fan? Come on.
All right,
Or
so
maybe he just buys all the tickets.
I think so.
I am looking. I am just. What do we find?
What do we find?
Look, a distraction.
so as all of you are chatting and Jackius is kind of distracted, everyone else does see a cocooned mass on one of the webs and a couple of spiders that are ready to eat whatever is wrapped up in this cocoon.
It's like birds all over again. Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast!
Rolled a hit.
The first one is a 26, and the second one is a 22. And we got 6 damage for the first, and 5 for the second if they hit.
These are just baby spiders. So you see as they just blow up.
Jackie is like when you just like kind of does like a little ducking motion, like.
Ooh, nice shot.
Yes.
Little warning. Little warning.
If you give out warning, they might have advantage.
Exactly.
Right. Jackie's is gonna go up to the cocoon and with his dagger, go to cut it open.
Roll me a attack with your dagger.
Careful, they could have no face.
Oof. That is an 8, but I'm
Whoops.
gonna use my inspiration.
I don't want to hear a whoops when you're cutting into.
I didn't say whoops. I said
too deep.
oof.
Sorry.
It's a D6 for the chat inspiration, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, neat. So that's a 12.
Okay. So you're able to cut this cocoon, no problem. And you part ways, and it's a human woman with short orange hair, and she looks to be unconscious.
I'm going to kind of take her out and kind of lay her down, and then do a cure wounds on her.
Okay. So you lay her down and you use your wounds. And you heal her, but she still doesn't. Her eyes don't open.
Okay. But she's got at least 10 HP now.
Yes.
She appears to still be down. She's breathing and stable, but she's not waking up.
All right, and he just goes and picks her up. Let's take her back to her husband. What?
Do you normally just move bodies before you make sure that they're okay?
Just cured her, right? What do you mean?
Yeah, she should be fine.
She
What's
has
the problem?
She is breathing and stable, but we don't know exactly what is wrong with her.
Sounds
Okay,
like
so
it's
can
her
you, like,
husband's problem.
Just give me a moment, please. Did you actually pick her up, or did I stop him from picking her up?
Nah, you would stop me if you started blabbing on.
Can I do like a medicine or
Yeah.
a performance?
Nope. Medicine.
You're gonna sing her a ballad.
Wake up, wake you up, before I go, because you were hanging there like a yo-yo. All right, medicine check.
I mean, if she wasn't unconscious before.
She wasn't unconscious before. That is a 15 with the medicine check.
Okay, so you're kind of looking her over. You see her breathing. You know, her eyes are still closed.
Can I do the thing where it's like I have the candle and I kind of like open up an eye and I kind of see if the eye reacts to the light kind of coming in and out?
Yes, you would notice that there is movement of her eye. Like the pupil kind of like dilates a bit when the light hits it. And based off of that, you would think she's paralyzed.
Okay, I think she is just paralyzed. So we would have to wait for the venom to wear off unless someone has a restoration. Kind of glances between the three people who he has seen use magic.
She's just paralyzed, right?
I've got
Yes.
nothing for paralyzation.
You don't have any
Just-
restoration magic.
Right.
Why not take
do you
her
want
with
to-
us and
I
we'll
haven't-
carry her?
Yeah. Jackie just kind of steps back and kind of helps you pick her up.
And he'll do it gently, like he's not a complete jerk.
I know
but-
that's why Jackie is helping, like making sure, like all right.
Hold the head, hold the head.
Yeah, it's like the neck.
Oh, the
It's
accordion thing.
paralyzed.
Okay.
The accordion, Jesus. All right,
Oh,
and then I guess we're just gonna make our way out of the cave.
Alright. Yeah,
Make it away.
you're able to, no issues, get out of the cave.
I wanted to explore more.
I mean, if you want to, by all means, wander around the cave of spiders.
So you all, make your way back. And thankfully, to your relief, Burke is still sitting with his cart, waiting for all of you. And he sees you coming out from the trees, and he kind of like hops off of his cart and rushes over. Patricia, you found her. Is she all right?
He is currently paralyzed, unfortunately. Low, random. I assume you're the one who sent them in there?
Well, yes.
Sorry, I didn't. Jackie, it's lovely to meet you.
Nice.
The good news is we did find her, because if we didn't, I would have to come back and stab you a bunch of times.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
What? Jackie is even good.
What?
If he
I
was
never-
double-crossing us, that is, you know, he could be a...
Okay, well, she's here. She's simply paralyzed, so you can either try to get her to a healer for a restoration, or if you give her a couple hours, the poison should pass through her system. But she is stable right
And
now.
Burke is just like quickly gathering his wife in his arms away from Rokier. Right. Right, well, thank you. Again, I will leave you all to your business.
Wait, before you leave.
Yes. Poor
Um,
man looks absolutely terrified, by the way.
yes, if you happen to see anyone of importance, just let them know that we're traveling around helping, you know. Get a good word out for us.
Jackius turns and cocks an eyebrow.
I mean, I have the Satyr twins, Fern and I mean, it's a whole party.
And
Is
me.
Fakius still without a face?
At this point, Burke
I go up and say
takes
boogity boo.
his wife runs back to the cart, gets on his cart with his wife, and runs off with his horses. Cart.
I wish I had something like alter memory or something like that to be like, you didn't have that interaction at all. It was a lovely handoff. You loved us, and then you left. But unfortunately, I don't have that.
I feel like good words will be put in about us.
Jackie just looks at the three of, well, I guess the four. So let me get this straight. I am a whatever for self-promoting, yet you threaten to stab him and then tell him to tell good words about us.
Don't
Well,
forget
it's
about the scaring of Biggity Boo.
Yeah, the stabbing only came because if we went there and he, double-crossed us, then yes, I would definitely return and stab him.
So why would you tell him that?
So that he knows when he promotes us? Are you keeping a score of anything?
What? Okay, whoa. What is this us? Us as in you?
I mean, you're part of us now, right? You helped us
No, no. I fly solo. I am a solo act. I do not need backup singers for me.
I cast
I mean-
suggestion on him to join us.
Wisdom save, Jackie is.
He'll think it was his idea.
He's like, wait a second. Maybe I can promote us as my backup singers.
You cast suggestion?
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw of 15 or not to succeed.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 17.
Oh.
Silvery barbs! I don't have that spell, by the way.
Oh, I was about to say, you motherfucker. So he looks at you. Why is there any other components that go with that spell, by the way?
It's
Is it
what,
just a verbal?
somatic? It's got hand motions, I believe.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see the hand motions this time?
Let's see. It is.
Because I have a passive perception of 17.
It is verbal, and he has to use a bit of snake's tongue, a drop of sweet oil. So it does have components.
So, like, would I be able to see? Is there any way I could be able to see, like, or I guess insight it? I guess to see if, like, because like this is the second time he's said something super, or they have said something super weird.
I will leave that up to our DM.
And what was the question?
So, can I like insight check to see if they were casting a spell? Because this is the second time that they have done something weird, and that spell does require more than just a verbal component.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Insight check.
I think it's his insight versus Rolfer's deception if he's trying to hide it.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide it.
Okay, so roll
It's
deception.
like, yes, I'm trying to hide this. All right, so insight. That is going to be a 17.
I'm sad.
Oh,
What'd you get?
I
A
had
7?
A natural 1 plus the 6.
Natural
no.
1.
Yeah,
Jackie is-
Jack is you 100%. See?
You little.
Are you joining us or not?
No. You hush.
We can always
You-
force him to.
Hey,
This is
You.
true. We could just wrap them up again.
what's everyone's
Yes?
passive
You-
perception, actually?
My passive is a 17.
15.
You are gonna stand there and you were gonna try to. You were casting a spell on me.
No, I wasn't, as I walk
you-
closer to you.
He takes a step back. He is not at all. He's keeping a distance. No. I saw you. I saw you did the same thing in there, didn't you? With the whole try to flirt with the snake
So,
A snake?
or
What are
spider.
you talking?
as all of you are arguing, roll for
Roll
Jackius
for
and
what?
Fern. You start smelling the scent of smoke. In the air.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He's like keeping an eye on the faceless satyr. Or did you change back? I can't remember now.
I'm still faceless.
Yeah, so he's keeping an eye on the faceless satyr, who he now doesn't trust at fucking all. But then looks kind of up a little bit to the above the tree line. Does Jackie see fire or smoke?
So, Jackius, Fern, you're looking around because you can smell the smoke. As you look, there is a big column of black smoke coming to about the west of all of you. Fern, that's where your hometown is.
No.
Fern?
And Fern is going to just take off running in that direction.
Jackie is
Pretty sure
was
they're
that the last?
joking.
Was that the last place that we like? Was that the town that we were in?
No. Jackius, you would know where in that general direction, that's where Oakwood is located. Oakwood is a small village, it's a 100% Furbolg village, known for their druidic lifestyle and...
Oh, shit. That's where I get my stuff! And he's just gonna, like, go full satyr, leaping with, like, the 35 feet of movement. Just...
And Rogear and Remia will follow after Fern.
So, as all of you are chasing after Fern, our heroes run down the dirt path, heading towards Oakwood. And that is where we're going to end it for today. We are going to roll for our dice winners for our giveaway.
Yay, math rocks.
So drum roll, please.
Nordic Geek.
Nordic, you have won the
He's
dice
the
giveaway.
Nordic geek. Shiny math rocks. Going to Nordic. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But yes, congratulations, you have won the dice giveaway for today. So be sure to message us an address, whether it be me or her stacks. But yes, please tune in later tonight, because I do believe Fate of Ugador is airing later tonight, if I am correct.
Oh, it's not, but a secret will.
Oh. Bum, bum,
Not but a
bum.
secret will.
So what time will this be airing then?
At 5:30 because it's 4.5 hours long.
5:30 Mountain Time?
Mountain time, so like less than 30
20 minutes.
Oh gosh. So guys, stick around for another 30 minutes as we watch the premiere of what is it exactly that you're hearing?
It's a one shot that is called God's Land Untold Crimson Burst, and it is a good one.
That is a fucking title. All right.
I want to see if we could do a watch party if we can in the chat.
Ooh. But yes, so thank you all for hanging out with us. Unfortunately, Race Against Qushar will be going on a short hiatus due to the personal things going on in the Dungeon Master's life. So hopefully we will be back in August to start the campaign Race Against Qushar. Again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.